right. So atheists, I think God's quite partial. Now let me explain. So there are different kinds of atheists and there are also different kinds of Christians. So we'll put them into broad categories. So the first are the committed, absolutely committed, religious believers that believe they are put on earth to do God's work. In some cases, you call them murderers. Then you have the pure atheist. Now the pure atheist, archetypal man. God could come down, give him the lottery numbers, give him a 10-inch cock, a supermodel girlfriend, who would let him go to the pub whenever he wants. And he'd still say that's a load of bollocks. Then you have the ones that dip in and dip out of religion, depending on whether it fits their narrative on that particular day. You know, like the American evangelics that get caught in a gay orgy with Noah and some very unsuspecting sheep. I like to call those trans Christians. You see, God didn't want a hard life, he wanted it nice and easy. So he thought he'd have himself a little garden. So he brought in Adam and Eve, never suspecting that if you put two people together for long enough, they would fornicate and breed. It would have been better having Adam and Adam. You know, I mean, the old type Adam, not the new type Adam with the fake tits and the Pete Burns lips. Or better still, Fred and Rose West. I mean, they could have had as many children as they wanted, but they would have buried them under the tree of knowledge. And probably eat the apples as well. I'm sorry, it's what I wanted. so moving on, you know, God, it's Saturday evening, you know, he's been pestered all week by the believers, you know, none of the atheists, they're not interested, they don't even call around to see him, you know. So they're there asking, oh, please God, will you help me? Please God, you're welcome, it's alright, don't have to apologise. Can you help me? And they're always asking for money. Now, as we know, God's shit with money. He's always begging. I mean, our local church is 3 times an hour. I mean, it's sponsored by someone. So, we're moving on from that. Yeah? So, if over the 2,000 years, yeah, God hasn't been able to sort it out, you know, it's all gone wrong. He's created Adam and Eve. Eve, we'll call her anti-man. Because as we know, every woman is anti-man. They'll have Prosecco all night and enjoy it. Until that point, where they then look at you and say, I want a shot. That's where it all goes wrong. You're stood there looking at the bar, there's a Prosecco and it's 5 shots. You're also looking at the entrance. You've got bouncers looking over going, I know what's happening here, son. Yeah, you're going out, same as her. No problem. 15 minutes later, Anti-Man is rolling around the floor on the cobbles, fighting with the bouncers. Now, I'm not a small guy, but believe me, my Anti-Man, I won't fight the guy she fights. No chance at all. So I'll leave you with this. Over 2,000 years, you know, God's tried his best to love us all, but he's also plotted against us. Yep, he's made war, famine, disease, and paedophiles. Now, paedophile is quite a complicated word. You know, we just refer to them as priests. So after 2,000 years, if God can't get it right, we're all fucked. Thank you.